Hey guys, it's me here with your weekly update. Um, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all that you guys do to serve kids on Sundays. The way you step in and help at the last minute, you pull double duty. You guys are just your kick on butt, and like our kids are just really growing in their relationship with Jesus, and they're having a great time on Sundays. They're excited to come to church. And so I just want to say thank you guys for everything that you guys do because it wouldn't happen without you. So just real quick, a story. I was in with our Epic Kids this past Sunday, which for those of you who don't know, those are our fourth and fifth grade preteens. And we're talking about salt and light. And one of the things we were talking about in our small group was, Jesus served others. And so we're called to serve others. And so I actually just had the kids to be quiet and listen to the Lord to be like, hey, is there somebody that we should think about serving this week and what's ways we can serve them? And because it's like, I want you to hear this from the Lord and not from me, right, to do this. So it's really cute. A couple of our kids afterwards like, oh, we feel like the Lord really highlighted this person to us, which is really great because we talked before, like, hey, how do you think, like, what are the different ways God speaks to us, and da da da. And like a couple of the kids like really felt like they heard from the Lord. But then what was really great was after that, it even led to like another great conversation about like, well, how do we really know it was the Lord? And da da da. So it's like, well, it's like, that's why the Bible's important in community, and so it was just like really like two really great back-to-back conversations with our preteens. And so it was really great and a lot of fun. And it just made me so thankful for everything we do at each stage of a child's life because everything we do builds up our kids to be able to then engage in moments like that. So thank you guys so much for all that you do for our kids. So we are going into October, and for those of you guys who did not watch my video last week, no shame here, but go back and watch it. There's actually a lot happening over the next few weeks, and I don't want to keep reiterating all of it just because you're gonna be like, yeah, it is a lot, but it's a lot of fun stuff, and it's a lot of exciting stuff, and a lot of important stuff here for the life of KidVenture for our kids and our families. And so I just want to make sure you guys are all well aware of what is happening. The first thing, though, is it's a new month, which means a new theme. So last month, was the superheroes and Joseph. And this month we're actually doing the story of Moses. And I don't know about you guys, but I love that we're actually spending an entire month just really diving into the life of Moses. Even last month doing Joseph, I'm kind of like, how long can we actually drag this out? But like, being forced myself to like be like aware of like the story each week and things like that. Like, I don't know, like the Lord just really taught me a lot of things, even myself within my own heart, prior to Sundays, just using the life of Joseph. And so I love that we're about getting ready to get to do this again with Moses. This is the part of the Bible where we get to hear about how God's like, I am. I am who I am, and it's like the burning bush and then the plagues and the Exodus and stuff like that. So I'm really super excited about our kids really, first they got to hear about Joseph and now they're going to get to hear about Moses. So yeah, I'm really super excited for this month. I'm not really sure what the theme is. It's like escape, so I don't know if they're going to do escape rooms or something like that. Lots of fun things though for the kiddos this month, and what they're doing with that. So if you guys have any great stories though, send them my way. I just love getting to share all of those great stories with others. So, but real quick, here's the few things that I really need you guys to know for October. So the first of all is because there is a lot happening this month, I went ahead and made a Google spreadsheet that lists out the different things happening, which days, and like different ways you guys can help outside of just serving on Sundays with the kids, right? So, I mean, obviously serving with Sundays is important, but if you guys can like spare a few extra minutes on a couple Sundays, whether it's manning the recruiting table or helping out with a parent open house or child dedications or something like that, these are just like different things that need like that the more people we have there represented, it just makes these things better because when some people have questions about what it's like to serve, it's great for you guys to be there to be able to answer the questions like, oh my gosh, like this was this and da da da, or it's like parent open house. It's like, hey, connecting with our parents and be like, hey, this is what we do in KidVenture. Or it gives you a great opportunity to hear from parents like, hey, this is what we want for our kids. And then participating in the fall festival trunk or treat to really be able to help provide a lot of fun activities for our community to come and participate in. And so that Google spreadsheet will be linked to here, and you can just go in and if you can sign up for things and help out, I would greatly appreciate it. Consider this your invitation. So if you're like, well, Lindsay didn't ask and invite me, or like, I don't know, da da da, please sign up. It's okay. I would love to have you. That and then the other thing is recruiting will start this week, so just be praying, you guys, for that. If there's anybody specific that you feel would be a really good fit, just pray before you ask them. Just spend some time with the Lord. Be like, hey, God, I really feel like this person would be really, really good at KidVenture. Could you please soften their hearts, open their ears, you know, give them the courage to take a risk or whatever it is that's holding them back from serving? Like, just ask the Lord to go before you because the reality is He's the one who's going to like really draw them into the kids. So we, so yeah, so just be praying. One tool you guys have that you can use when you recruit somebody is on the 20th of October, we're doing an open house. So, it's starting off as a parent open house. I want parents to kind of get the idea of like, hey, like this is what we do with your kids on Sundays. This is what it's like. It's not just childcare. But I think it might actually help people that are somewhat interested in kids, but maybe feel a little intimidating. And it's just a great way you can say, hey, listen, you can come just check us out this one time on the 20th and not commit to any more than that. You don't have to commit to the full 6 months yet until you checked us out this one time just to see what you think. So the only thing is I do need to know ahead of time if they're planning on that. So if you're talking to somebody and they seem interested, tell them either A, to come talk to me. Actually, you can do both. Tell them to come talk to me, but then you also follow up to make sure that they did, and I can hunt them down if they haven't. So I just don't want to end up overwhelming like a specific room or like a specific service to say like we get 10 people in the preschool room. That's great. I'm going to probably try to split them up between services because I don't want 10 extra people in one room. That might actually end up being more hurtful than actually good. So yeah, so you guys just communicate if you have anybody that's interested in the open house, and I'll take it from there. Basically, it's just I'll need a background check, and then make sure we have the services evenly split out between people serving and helping out and observing that Sunday. So that's really it for you guys this week. Obviously, more will be coming your way. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. I know some of you guys are like, "Oh, I'm not on Facebook." Well, not that I'm a big proponent of social media, but get on Facebook, if not for nothing more than just this one group. So, all right, guys, I love you. Thank you all, and I will see you Sunday.